And I'm live. I'm alive. I'm a live person. And I'm live. And I just realized I'm competing with another Vegas YouTuber. How dare I? Oh, my gimbal's going crazy. Oh, it doesn't like that. Okay. All right, gimbal. You died on me. Let's try it all over again. Look at that gimbal action. Come on, gimbal. Aw, what are you doing to me? Come on, gimbal. Come back to life, gimbal. There you go. I'm sorry about that. My gimbal went loco. I'm doing this till my phone dies. And my phone has like no battery life. But have to have a video. So I thought I would do a Q&A. I'm obviously not on the strip. Hi, everybody. So how can I keep my chat on my screen? Live chat. Much better than dead chat. Barev. What does that mean? I don't understand, Armin. Armand, that is your name. Armin Tanzarian. It's a Simpsons reference. All right, this is not going to get a lot of views. This is just for me to do a video today so I can say that I kept my streak alive, my streak of 2 days, because Armenian. Cool. That means hello in Armenian. I didn't know that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to kill my live stream by getting my laptop. Hold on a sec. Oh, I'm getting a laptop for my thing. And I'm back, if you can hear me now. Oh, there's a Siamese cat. Go ahead, cat. I'm doing a live stream for the viewers. Hi, greetings from Chicago, Illinois. That's Country Steve. He's from the country. That's why they call him Country Steve. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go on my laptop and create an inception moment where I can read your chats, because otherwise I won't be able to. Jerry, I'm having a good meeting. It's not out. It's actually 7:56 at night. But I wanted to do a live stream. So anybody can ask me any questions they want to ask me. So ask away. Hello, Deanna W. from Washington. Let's see what Not Leaving Las Vegas is doing today. So I'm creating Inception. Boring live stream, I know. Oh, there it is. I'm live. Wow, I'm live. There's me. And there's me. You can't see. And there's a delay. Oh, now I know how live streams look. This has been educational, folks. And where's my live chat? Facebook is awesome. I can't see any kind of live chat. So I thought I could do something cool, but I apparently can't. How's everybody doing out there, guys? My name's Steven. I'm not leaving Las Vegas. This is a video that basically no one's going to watch except for people that watch my channel. So I thought I would make this video and say hello to everybody. Tell you that you're all awesome. Apple or Microsoft? That's a Chromebook. So none of the above. And I'm using a Pixel 3 XL phone. And if I could be an Apple guy, I would buy into the Apple ecosystem. This looks real sexy, but it's not. It's just a piece of underpowered stuff that I can use to, where the heck is the live chat? Oh, there it is. I can see the live chat if I watch this screen. Plus, it gives you a better lighting experience. Yeah, so no, I'm not. I would be an Apple guy if I could be an Apple guy. Because, I mean, Final Cut Pro is a great program for video editing and all that kind of stuff. We went to the JCC, it's the Jewish Community Center Mitzvah event today. And the Mitzvah event, look, I can chat to myself. There you go. Enter. I know, thanks buddy, whoever you are out there, you're awesome. The Mitzvah event is set up for the Jewish community to get together and talk about things that you can spend money on for entertainment in your house. So that got to be something we did today. So I got my truck rental out here, and it was a long day. How'd you guys like my last video, my Raiders video? I tried really, really hard to make something that was worthy of showing people that, yeah, I could edit your video for you if you wanted to pay me money for that kind of thing. I don't know how it turned out. I like it, but I wish my music was better. But I edited the whole thing on my mobile phone, so it's a little bit different. But I did post it up early for my patrons, and I was happy to be able to do that for them. If anybody wants to ask me questions, you can. I just thought I would fire up my camera because I like to post a video every single day. A couple of things that come to mind today. Number one, we've been talking a whole lot about whether or not Vegas is getting more expensive. I'd have to say that Vegas is getting more expensive. I can read your chats because I can see the chat window on this computer right here. So if you want to say something, I interrupt what I'm saying and I talk to you guys, okay? Is Vegas getting more expensive? Yes. No. Depends on who you ask. I mean, things go up with the price of inflation, and dollars and cents are just concepts, right? So if they think that the market will pay for $150 for a show ticket, that's what they'll charge. You know, Michael Jackson, what up? Oh, thanks. Hey, not leaving Las Vegas community. Michael Jackson's show is $150. You can go to the Michael Jackson One show at the Stratosphere for $60. One is going to be more expensive. You choose to spend your entertainment dollars where you want to spend them. But in terms of going to Vegas with a family, I can't imagine that's very fun whatsoever. I mean, I'm not a wealthy person, although I'll get there someday. That's wrong, you know, you should say that you're a wealthy person. Hey Steve, how's it going? How's the weather? It was 95 degrees today, kid, K-Bone, KB, K. Hi kid, it was 95 today. It was a beautiful day, and I was locked up in an event center all day. But that's okay. I can't imagine it would be very fun to come to Vegas on a giant family vacation. I highly recommend, if people haven't done it, that they go out of the country. I mean, if you can manage to bring your family somewhere else where your dollar's worth more money, do it. Canada comes to mind because every American dollar is worth 30 cents on the dollar up there. There's a bug behind me. I don't see it. I don't like insects very much. Yeah, you might be referring to these little marks in the wall. They're probably not bugs. And, ooh, it's just a cricket. You guys scared me. It was a bug. It was a cricket. And I got scared. I'm a scaredy cat. Speaking of which, somebody, because you guys have been tipping me out and stuff in these and everything like that, I was able to do something special for my cats. I'm going to do a video on that. I filmed a whole lot of footage. And because Adobe is a stupid company that hates people, I haven't been able to edit it in Adobe Premiere Pro yet, but it's one of those videos I need to edit properly to do it justice. So I will do that eventually, and that's going to be pretty fun. And it's going to be a good one. I'll roll it out here in a week or two. So Vegas getting more expensive. Number two, when will the summer end? I swear to you, I really wish the summer would end. I hate this weather with a passion. It's not bad today, but it was so bad this week. Have they started the big street construction on the Strip? Well, yeah, so got the BS, GTO, got Greater Toronto Area. I don't know what your name stands for. Hey, what's your name stand for? I'll answer your question if you answer mine. So here's the answer. They are resurfacing the entire Las Vegas Strip, all of it. And it's going to take them years. And they're going to shut down the Strip in little segments. And as they go, they're going to tell the businesses how it's going to impact them. It's going to make traffic terrible. If you're coming out here, I highly recommend, if you're driving, that you learn to take the Desert Inn Underpass. You can get there from Paradise Road, and it's the best way to go. You know, you have to go to Paradise, which is like 2.5 miles. But what the hell's going on out there? But it's just better because you go underneath the Strip instead of over it. That's over by the Resorts World, between Resorts World site and the Trump Tower site and the Fashion Show Mall right there. How is it? It sucks. I mean, it's really bad. They put up cones everywhere, and they run this ad campaign that says, love the cone, because apparently the cone means that there's construction, which means that there's jobs, which is fine. They're not low-paying jobs, but they're just an inconvenience to everybody. Tourist traps in Vegas. I started up the new, give me a thumbs up if you like my videos this week, please. I started up a new series on Is It a Tourist Trap? I plan on covering different places. You'd be surprised what I think isn't a tourist trap. Like, do I think the Stratosphere is a tourist trap? No, I don't. I think the Stratosphere is cool. It's a nice tall observation deck that got slightly marginalized when they opened up the big Ferris wheel. My battery's going to run out at 9. Okay, so I got an hour on this live stream. Probably not. Um, my phone just told me battery's going to run out eventually. Is the Stratosphere a tourist trap? Probably not. Why? Because there's stuff you can't do anywhere but at the Stratosphere. Plus, it's cheap. That kind of stuff is what I'm doing. And then on my last live stream I did, I asked people, would you like me to cover every single casino in the city? Like, walk through them and do a brief history. I got yeses. That's going to be fun. John says, real question, is the light rail system going to be built from McCarran to the Strip? I was researching this, John. And by the way, unlike other YouTubers, and I'm not poking fun at Vegas people, I've seen tech YouTubers do this. I've seen all sorts of YouTubers in all genres. Ask me any question. Super chat doesn't matter to me. I'm going to answer every single question as long as I'm right here on camera. Even if I had 2,900 people, if it was a question, I would try to pick through the conversation and answer your question, because that's what's fair to you, because you were fair to me. John asks, is the light rail system going to be built from McCarran to the Strip? No. Never. I was researching this. There's so many politics at play. Taxis, RTC, Regional Transportation Commission. So taxi cabs, they put a lot of money into the city. They don't want that to happen. The RTC would rather you take what's called Site to Strip, which is their half-baked version of a rideshare service. The monorail would probably like to get out there, but they don't have the public funds for it. They want to run a light rail system down Maryland Parkway, which is 4.5 miles away from the main strip. It would run parallel to the strip. And if they run that down there, they would need $800 million, of which they have nowhere near the money, and the federal funds are not there. And we should make it a private-public partnership. It's called a P3. They do them a lot in the province in Canada where I'm from, and also do them in Texas, but nobody wants to do that because governments like to spend money. And they don't do a good job of it, but governments spend a lot of money. So I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. GTO the BB says, G to the B, my name initials, with 2 the in between. G to the B, my name initials, with 2 the in between. That was the worst thing I've ever seen, and I'm watching myself on camera. Do you enjoy living in Las Vegas? Country Steve asks. I wish I could live in the country. Gone country. I'm from a city, but if I could live anywhere, I'd live in the Philippines. Maybe if my YouTube channel had 1 million subscribers, I could move over there like Danny702, who's now Danny whatever the area code for Orlando is. I hear she's real popular. I watch her videos. She was cool. Bam Bam Rebel. How's your relationship going with Pebbles? You guys getting along? Hey Steven, if you could transplant yourself to another city. I just answered that and I didn't even see it. I got the clairvoyance. I'd probably live in the southern Philippines with my wife, and I love that place. I have fond memories, and everybody there is super nice, and the dollar goes a long way. But my goodness, to do that, you got to be making some kind of residual income, and some kind of income, because you can't live off of that kind of money. It's just not probable or possible, and I know a lot of people get marooned out there. And Filipino travel bloggers are really good, by the way. Maybe one day I'll do a video blog entry on some Filipino travel bloggers you could watch, because they're so good and they have such awesome scenery to look at, and some of them are great, and they inspire me to do my vlogs. Country Steve says, cool. Enzak87 says, will the monorail expand? Maybe. The monorail company just got money for a bond payment it owed, so it's not making a lot of money right now. And it got a little lifeline. There's a really good Wikipedia. Just go look up on the Wikipedia site, Las Vegas Monorail. It's been around since forever, but the new iteration has had nothing but problems. So it might expand someday. Who knows? John McKnight says, hey Steve, can you do a vlog on Las Vegas area? It's about 15 miles from our home, and visited when it was a ghost town many years ago. How many years ago was that? Now, I'm not challenging you, but we went out there in 2005, which was many years ago, and it's not a ghost town, but I like Las Vegas. Maybe I'll have to go have lunch there. There's a new development being built by a giant home builder. My phone says low battery. I got 9% battery, so I'm going to have to cut this short. No, I don't, because I lied to you so bad. Here's why. Let me turn my gimbal off. Watch this. Sad phone. All right, what you don't know is that I have my phone on my gimbal, which is like a tripod. It's a high-tech tripod, but I do have a battery pack, so I can answer some more questions because my phone went from 20 some odd percent battery to like practically done really quickly. All right, now look. Here we go. Let's see if I'm charging. Am I charging? Come on, charger, charge you, phone. Okay. Anyways, my phone's not charging. I'm screwed. I'm so hosed, guys. Ah, it's charging now. Okay. Yeah, so anyways, they did a PBS special on Andrea Bocelli out there. That was pretty cool. There you go. I'm in focus again. Stuff like that is really good. And I like Las Vegas. Oh, what I was saying. Man, I suck at this whole thing. You're the worst live streamer ever in comic book guy speak. Yeah, Lake Las Vegas has a big giant development coming up. I'm wearing shorts, you perverts. They have a big development coming up. It's a senior living development, which will be good, I guess. You don't worry about dengue fever. Maybe Bam Bam's from the southern Philippines, and I could always do a video on that, but no one cares. But here's the thing. The city where my wife is from is considered one of the friendliest cities in all of Southeast Asia for foreigners, but there's a long story behind that. Yes, there are terrorists. Am I afraid of them? Not really. Not really all that afraid of terrorism. I'm more afraid of dengue fever, yes, but then again, I'm a fully grown adult, and I will probably never die of dengue fever. 2007. Yeah, no, I was there in 2004. There's a golf course and there was a Marriott and stuff like that. But I don't know in terms of people living out there, John. And Dave Draven says monorails from MGM to LCLS. Yes, you are correct, sir. It goes from. Let me see if I can count the stops. MGM, Bally's, Paris. MGM, Bally's. There's 6 stops. Darn it. Venetian. SLS. Maybe there's only 5? Okay, that's boring, counting stops. To the says, do you know if the casino workers at State Line live there somewhere, or do they drive from Vegas? I wonder if they get paid money. So there are some communities down there. They're off the main area from State Line. If you're not familiar with State Line, the fabulous Las Vegas Strip, Las Vegas Boulevard, runs to the state of California, and then it stops. It runs parallel to Interstate 15. State Line is an area where if you were coming and you wanted to gamble, you could just go over the state line and gamble. It's also the place where all the people from Southern Nevada go and buy lottery tickets if it's a ridiculous jackpot, because all you got to do is step into California to buy your lottery tickets, and then you can be at the outlet center and shop and gamble in the Nevada side. Some of the employees do live out there. There is employee housing out there. A lot of people live in communities like Searchlight and stuff, and then they travel into Prim, because that's only about a 15-minute drive. And yeah, what was the question? Do they get paid more? I don't think they get paid for working out there. It's not like that. They don't get. They get paid, not more. How do you think Vegas next session? It will reinvent itself. It'll start pandering to the locals. It'll start offering discounts, because most of the buildings are built and paid for. That's the thing. New construction's hard in a down economy. The building, it prints money. It's just a matter of how much money it prints and how much you can charge people. And when the economy stinks, they cater to people who can't afford things. Unfortunately, unless you're Steve Wynn, then you raise your prices. But that's a whole nother video and a business thing, and I'm a boring guy sometimes. AJ Jordan says they actually have signs posted at Lake Las Vegas. They can't take a video there, probably because they don't want people to see how dead it is. Lake Las Vegas is a high-end place. I didn't know they had those signs. It may be because there's a lot of private people that live down there, and it's a private community, possibly. I don't know. That's one I should look into. Looks like a nice night. It's quiet. I don't know if you guys can hear that cicada. I'm sure I'm sitting on a black widow spider that I don't want to think about right now. Yeah, it is nice. Any video plans which involve dispensaries? Nope, can't do the dispensaries, Joe. It has something to do with my green card status, and you can look that up yourself. You cannot film or photograph in the dispensaries. That's right, you cannot do those things. I wanted my friend to sneak a camera in there, but then I don't want to be represented on channel by that because of what I just Bam Bam says, but you got to think about access to life-saving healthcare. You just never know. That's the only thing that would make me apprehensive. So Bam Bam, that's kind of true. The Philippines does have big, giant, industrialized hospitals. Fortunately, Tim Tebow, who's one hell of a guy in terms of like just being a human being, who's just freaking awesome. He builds hospitals out there for children, and they do have first world health care, but you have to pay for it because there's a giant community of people from overseas, from Australia, Germany, Israel. Lots of people go to the Philippines, and my wife watches one from a guy from Iceland named Finn Snow. He's really good. There's a Canadian guy up there, Filipino, who speaks perfectly Tagalog, Visayan. These are Tagalog's the national language. The Visayan's a dialect, and he speaks all these different languages. He has a terrible accent. The little bit I know, I speak with a better accent, but I like to think I'm smarter than I am on that stuff. But yeah, they do have healthcare, access to healthcare, but you have to pay for it. But to give you an idea, go to the hospital in the Philippines. You spend a week there, $50 at the hospital for a nice room with everything you could imagine. Yeah, $200 for a week. Hey Jim, hi Jim I can't. Wallach. B. Stevens says, what else do you do for money? Come on, B. What don't I do for money? I'm just kidding. I don't do YouTube for me, B. It's impossible to do YouTube for money. Seriously, there are YouTube channels with 500,000 subscribers making as much as $3,000 a month. I'm not joking. They have 500,000 subscribers making $3,000 a month off their ads. Right now, I'm enjoying doing videos, and I'm trying to get myself settled in web design, and I'm trying to get myself video jobs. It's not easy with a little GoPro camera, but I'm looking towards a nice Sony camera that's coming out. Well, it's already out. It's $1,200, and it would be a setup that I could use to actually get paid to do jobs, because I'm trying to build a portfolio. I'm going to make a new channel called Vegas, and that's where I'll host my video work. And there you go. Bam Bam says, but the country as a whole is beautiful and fun. It is. The people are nice, Bam Bam. The people are super cool. Everything you can imagine is there. If you want a real American burger, go eat at a Burger King. If you want to go to TGI Fridays, do that. If you want to go, they have a place called S, as in my name, Steven, and R as in Rebel. And it's actually partially owned by Costco. And you can buy all the stuff you would ever want there. It's American. It's shipped in. Yolanda says hi. Hey, Yolanda. Yolanda is one of my Patreon supporters. So thanks, Yolanda, for being there for me on Patreon. And she gets her name on the credits on the videos and stuff. That's fun. B. Stevens says, moving there after Christmas to play poker for the living. Is that what the Germans do? They play poker for the living. I know you meant A, and the A and the Z are close. But it's like in that movie Snatch, where he goes, the Germans, Tommy? It's funny. It's not funny. I'm sorry if I insulted you. That sounds fun. Poker for a living sounds fun. Hit me up. I'll do a blog on you. Or not. Your call. Nam Anor says, you've been in the U.S. for over a decade and you're still on the green card? I should be a citizen by now. Wow. I know somebody who was here for 32 years before they became a citizen. It's really, you get on a permanent green card, and then you look at the fact of spending $1,500 when it's a down summer, and you go, do I want to spend $1,500 on converting myself? It's really relative, because I can travel in and out of the country as I please and travel on a Canadian passport. So, yeah, you're right. I would like to be a citizen. I want to participate in our electoral process. I want to be able to do those things. It's just an issue of doing it, pulling the trigger, boom, you know what I mean. Doris Kier, by the way, Nom, I don't know, maybe you're an immigrant and you're a citizen and that's cool too, but every person's a little bit different, and I just don't want to criticize people for what they decide to do with their path. You know, everybody's individual, and who am I to judge one person versus if they're a green card holder, citizen? We're all just people. Doris says, do you have a pool or access to one? Don't have a pool, don't want a pool. Pool is a giant money trap. You have to pay somebody to take care of the pool. We had somebody pumping their pool out. It was literally like horrible sewage. If you want mosquitoes, get a pool. Don't want a pool. Access to a pool? Nope. Don't. We've lived in condos with pools. I use them all of twice every summer. Some people love the pool. I do like water. I just like the beach. Power hospitals in Vegas. My wife went to Sunrise. We thought it was great. UMC is a cluster. You know what? It's not. If you have money or good insurance, Vegas is not bad for hospital care. If you don't, it is not good. That's what it is. I'm not glamorizing Las Vegas. Um, Yolanda says I sound college educated. Nope, no college, Yolanda. But thank you for the compliment. B. Stevens says intermittent fasting. IF. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought YouTube was profitable. Thank you for answering. No, B, it's totally not. Like, I do this because it gives me an outlet to learn a new skill. I really have always loved video. I love video. I love photography. I love designing things. I was a kid playing in a sandbox, a literal sandbox. I just never capitalized on any of the things that this country gave me, and I kick myself daily. And so it really hurts when, like, I say, oh, haters are good. You should have haters. But it does suck when somebody tells you you're just in it for the money because they don't understand. YouTubers don't make money off of their ads. That guy that you see that has a million different subscribers, why do you think that he has brand sponsorships that pay him 10 grand for a single video, or $5,000 a month sponsorship here, or something there that generates $60,000 of earning workable living income for him? Because his videos don't pay him that well. That's it. You know, end of story, right? Videos don't pay well. YouTube takes a lot of money. Got to the B says, do you know if the Orleans charges for parking? No, Orleans doesn't charge for parking. They charge for valet, I'm sure. Going further, Mr. Olympia. When I made the reservation, I didn't see anything. No, they don't charge for parking at the Orleans. You're going to see Arnold. He doesn't go to the Olympia. I don't even think Arnold goes to the Arnold out in Ohio. He says, watch out. I'm too busy. I can't go. Rusty says, your green card should get you into the pool at the Orleans. I don't even know what that means. I like you, Rusty. You're an interesting feller. We've talked on Patreon. You're cool. B. Stevens, I will look you up when I move there. For poker, I look a little different than most players. I'm just to grind and make 150 to 200 a day. Why grind, man? Why not just grift them? Like, make like 1,500 to 2 dimes a day. Whatever you're comfortable with. Do you wear a nose plug when you swim? Nope, I don't. B, no, parking is free. It is free. I caught up on all my questions. No more questions. I win YouTube. Shoe drop. I don't have a microphone, so I can't mic drop, and my gimbal's expensive. It's $100. Mic drop. All right, well, I got 15 likes on the YouTubes today, so I feel validated. Oh, Rusty says, good job. It was informative. I can continue going. We just did our festival, the JCC Mitzvah Festival. Got some good leads. Oh, I don't know if it's going to happen, but I met the lady who lives at the house from Casino today. The movie Casino was filmed on the golf course, and I met her today. And so there might be something there. I might be able to see that house someday. That would be pretty cool for the channel. Helen Callie says, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 thumbs up. Oh, Reef just hit the like button. Hey, Reef, did you like that video that I trying to make the video like something I could be representative of me doing editing for people? Because I had a smart person, very smart person who I wish was my mentor. If you're watching this, Mr. S, I wish you was my mentor. He said, make something that you can give to edit for editing, because a lot of people have video, they don't know how to edit the video. So I'm trying to learn video editing. Video editing, like there's so many things. Video is a very, very, very expensive hobby. Just this thing right here costs $100. It's a $100 gimbal. This is a cheap gimbal for smartphones. A good one for, you see these guys with these like Casey nine, whatever his name is with the glasses. He uses a $900 one of these and a $5,000 camera. Video is expensive, so I'm trying to up my game. What about parking at the convention center? Convention center is paid parking. You can risk parking at the Peppermill and walking, but they watch your car, so be careful. You can park for free at Circus Circus and walk there, but then you'd have to go into the Circus Circus. So make sure you're wearing your rubber sheets because of all the children. Just kidding. I don't know what that means, because, you know, children wet the bed. That sounded wrong. What's my favorite buffet? J Potts. I'm going to tell you, it's the JW Marriott at Rampart. It's on Fridays and Saturdays. They have steak and seafood for a good price. Helen Callie says, keep up the great work. Enjoying watching your lives and videos. Not leaving Las Vegas. Thank you, Helen. Reef K loved it. Lionel T says, hospitals should be getting better in Vegas. Dignity Health is a huge California-based company moving into Vegas. I know they built 3 different hospitals in 10 years. I see this guy from India. He's an older gentleman. He tells me he's building a hospital out here. I don't know if he's telling me the truth, but maybe he's with them. Rusty Swing says, it'd be great if 42 people would step up and become patrons to help you get off the ground. 42. I have 8. If I had 50 patrons, and they all donated an average of $10 a month, I'd have a bunch of math problems to do. I don't know a word. I don't know math. What is that? It's 500. Okay. My rent on this place is way more than that. Anyways. Thank you. I plan on working up to that is all about variance. Where do you like to play poker, B? I might ask you a question. Deanna says, I enjoy your videos and commentaries. Keep on being on. I will. AJ says, I read Anthony Spilatro's home in Vegas. It was for sale a few months ago. Yeah, I love that, man. Oh, I wish I would have seen Bugsy Siegel's house. I think it's gone by now. Oh, thanks, B. You the dog. Yolanda says, hey, Rusty. Rusty Swing says, there are 44 watching. I know, I see that. I've had up to 100 before, but this is not the kind of video where people pop. See, everyone goes up and down. People are watching for a minute on average. This is just for the hardcores to the hardcore, yo. Helen Callie says, I've heard lots of hospital work networks in Cali are expanding. Hide, I work in healthcare. Oh, you're glad you work in healthcare. I think a lot of that has to do with our government switching over to Democrats, maybe. I don't know, because I think they have connections with government people. That's just me. James Bone says, how much longer do you think Circus Circus will last on the Strip? They're not ever getting rid of Circus Circus, James. It prints money for them. It's like having when you see these guys that come to your house to fix something and they have like a 1975 truck and you're like, dude, get a new truck. He's like, are you kidding me? This truck runs beautifully. I don't have to buy a new truck. Why would I put more money into my business? So for MGM Resorts, it's just that. The Trooper 97 only has around 40,000. Say he's paid pretty good from YouTube. Let's look it up. Trooper 97. So here's what I'm going to do. While I'm on my computer, I'm going to go to a channel called Social Blade. Now, I can tell you from experience that Social Blade is pretty accurate on what it thinks I get paid, but it's different because I have pretty good CPMs. It's an advertising term. You don't have to know that. Oh, that's funny. It says J.W. Purdy. Well, that can't be right. Oh my gosh, there's a naked person on this page. Yeah, that's not Trooper 97. Maybe there's a space on this. So we're going to look up Trooper 97 because why not completely go off the rails with what we're doing on this live stream. Yeah, you can look up any YouTube channel. You can see what PewDiePie might get. The Trooper 97 vlog. What the hell is going on? Trooper 97. Is that what it's called? Am I doing it wrong, guys? Am I holding the phone wrong? Oh, I guess that's him. I don't know. What do I know? Okay, I'm killing my live stream, like one thing at a time. Okay, so it's the Trooper 97 vlog. Okay, so yeah, 37,830. That's always a little lag. So we'll go back to the Trooper 97 vlog. He's a pretty big channel. Is he a nice guy? I don't watch as much YouTube as you think I do, and when I do, it's all business and marketing and stuff like that. So it says here, it thinks the Trooper 97. It thinks this can't be right. It says he figures he makes about the same amount of money as me. It thinks that I make more money than Trooper 97. Maybe they changed their algorithm. Let's try not leaving Las Vegas. I'll tell you if it's accurate because I know what money I make. Social Blade. It's a website. So not leaving Las Vegas YouTube channel. Let's look at it together, okay? We can do that. Blip. Blop. Here it is. Hey, look, it's Vegas. Here's my last video right here. And it says it thinks I make between $42 to $679 a month. That's a whopping five, 10, or $8,000. I can't know exactly. And the Trooper 97, right over here, is making anywhere between 37 to 500 his stats daily and stuff like that. Like he loses subscribers a lot of the time. You can see right here on the live stream. And I'm just showing you, I'm not saying anything. I've never seen one of his videos. I'll show you this one here. And I'm really blessed somehow because I have one day where I lost a subscriber, like 40, 50, because I got really cool fans who seemed to like me a whole lot. I don't know why you guys like me. Shouldn't be a fan of mine. I'm just a guy with a camera. My grandpa was born in Cardston. I've been to Cardston. Cardston is in southern Alberta. It's a little town. It's a one-horse town, and they're missing their horse, so they're looking for it. I'm from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, which is a much larger town. It's over 1.2 million people. He said I didn't get advertised. It just popped on, and here it was. I didn't advertise it. I told my wife I need to make a video because I owe it to my folks. Aiden Chatfield says, see you next time I'm in Vegas. That works. Aiden, send me an email. They're in all my videos. Jerry McLean says, when I do a video downtown, can you try to find out if Binion's is going to open the rest of the hotel? That hotel is open, Jerry. They opened it about a month or two ago. Rusty says, no, that's why notifications are a good thing. That's true, Rusty. I should have pre-advertised this. I didn't think of doing it till 3 minutes before I did it. Circus, Helen laughs. What else? Uh-oh, I lost it. Lionel T says, YouTube isn't a moneymaker at all. I follow a few creators and gamers who have 500,000 to 1 million followers, and they all make their money through patrons, Twitch, etc. YouTube demonetized tons of videos too. Yep, my videos get demonetized sometimes, or the only thing I make are YouTube's like red, which I have, which makes sure the ads go away. I stay at the Jockey Club. Well then, Aiden, you'll be right near me because I work across the street from the Jockey Club. Unless I can get myself off the street and just be a full-time creator, that'd be nice. Joe Ortiz says, my kids love Circus. I hate it, but why does my opinion matter? When it comes to your kids, your opinion doesn't matter. That makes you a good father, Joe. Can we get a thumbs up for Joe? Joe cares about his kids, and I freaking love that. It's the Trooper 97. Yeah, I found him. Bulldoze Circus. I hope my Oakland Raiders win the Super Bowl in Cali. That'd be cool, Reef. I never heard of Trooper 97. So we're advertising Trooper 97. Everybody should go check out Trooper 97 because he's got 40,000 followers. He's much bigger than me, 10 times larger, so he must be pretty good at what he does. John McKnight says, hey, I love my pool. Yes, it's a money pit. I knew it. Helen Callie says, maybe Vegas should have more upscale hotels for family and kids. Maybe. But follow the money on that. Kids don't spend money. Parents spend money on kids, but kids don't care about eating a $50 burger or a $200 lobster. They want chips, fish and chips, pizzas, things that don't cost a lot of money. Helen likes the website. Yeah, socialblade.com. Here. No, I'm delayed. You can look up anybody. Type in any YouTuber. Anybody. Type in Yellow Productions Las Vegas, for example. You'll find him. The Trooper 97 moved from Jacksonville to play poker full time. He started his own web sells his Go Gamble brand. That is awesome, dude. God bless the internet for enabling people to do cool stuff. Do you see a lot of people wearing Raiders gear? Not really, Reef. I mean, you've always seen Raiders fans. They're one of the biggest fan bases. People keep telling me I should buy a Raiders hat. My budget's tied up, but I'll eventually get one. They just keep opening new apparel stores on the strip. Yeah, I know, right? There's no guy looking in my gate. Nobody at all. I would have seen him. I have a good sense for stuff behind me. Hey, Rusty's got a sense of humor. I like that. Him and I would get along just fine telling each other sarcastic, dry humor jokes. Aiden says, should the Kings NBA move to Vegas? There's probably going to be an NBA team here eventually. They were trying to move the Arizona Diamondbacks to Henderson. Come on, are you serious? You're going to tell me that you're going to play like 81 home games? 81 home games and try to fill up a 50,000-seat stadium? That's silly. That's cool, thank you. I didn't know you could check that. Yeah, you can be. It's pretty cool. NBA team, yeah. Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Home of Bret the Hitman Hart. Yes, it is home of Bret. I've met Bret Hart. He was not feeling it that day, but I'm sure he's a very nice person. Ebony gives me 3 thumbs up. Reef gives me 1 thumb up. Ketling gives me 3 brown colored thumbs up. Armin gives me message retracted. Oh, come on, Armin. Come on, man. Don't do that. Delete your message thing. John McKnight says, I do enjoy your work, Steve, and keep up the good work. You're going places. I'm not going to bed anytime soon, but you have a good night, John. I hope you saw me say that. Thanks, man. Kid says, I like the channel. Hi, Kid. Thanks, Kid. Jim Wallace says, years ago, Las Vegas tried catering to families. So, I remember coming here, Jim. Story time. I'll get to all your comments. If you want to comment, I'm reading them as you see. I remember coming here. I had an uncle moved from Alberta, Canada, all the way down to Florida, and he had a pretty successful sign shop doing neon in Orlando, and he did work for the Orlando Phil Vegas Bowl. He did some work for like major parks, and he sold the business. And then when I was a kid, we were poor, broke, by Canadian standards, nothing. But my uncle drove a Winnebago he bought because fixing up stuff all the way from Florida to Alberta, Canada, picked us up and drove us all the way to Vegas. So little 14-year-old me in 1995 got to see Vegas. And it was catered to families. You got to remember back in the day, and I'll cover all the casinos because you guys have asked me to, but MGM, I can't do a live stream a lot of them, but because the internet's terrible. MGM Grand used to have Wizard of Oz, Follow the Yellow Brick Road in Emerald City. Luxor used to have a raft, a ride to bring you to the front desk. Totally catered towards it. And then they said, wait a minute, these little whippersnappers can't afford to gamble. They're not old enough. So they made it what half days here. That guy died a few years ago that made that amazing ad campaign. He should be in the advertising of fame because that revitalized Vegas. Lionel T says, Aiden Chatfield, Kings make way too much money to be in Sacramento. Team has been terrible, and they still support their team. Hey, I know, let's move the team from New Orleans here because they can't seem to keep a basketball team in New Orleans. Yeah. Didn't they play here when Hurricane Katrina hit? I think they did. Hey, you can have the Clippers Chargers. Give us the hitters back. You can keep your NBA teams. We will make 5 more football teams here before we'll take your NBA. Aiden says 3 NBA teams in Los Angeles. Kings, the Lakers, and the Clippers. Yeah, that would be funny, right? Let's just put every NBA team in the whole entire league there. You have the LA Kings. Well, they already have the LA Kings. That's a hockey team, by the way. The LA Clippers, the LA Lakers, the LA Timberwolves, the LA Raptors, the LA Wizards, the LA Bucks. Why not? Kings are in Sacramento. The LA Kings are a hockey team. Thank you, Lionel. You win hockey today. Kid says, how do you feel about Jacob's life in Las Vegas? Most of your guys' content is similar. Looking at my watch I'm not wearing. What do you want me to say? Every time I say something about Jacob, I'm told that I'm copying him. I'm told my content's similar. I'm not trying to make similar content to anybody. I go out with my GoPro. I film short story film video blogs. I hope I do a good job. Then I have people tell me I'm a plagiarist. I'm not original. Okay, I'm not original. Best not watch my channel. Whatever. I tried to meet him. He doesn't seem to like me very much. Some people don't get along. I'm open to meeting everybody. I did a rude thing. Went on his live stream when he was live streaming. I thought it was kind of neat. I like the concept. Here's 2 YouTubers live streaming. Hey, look, it's like Inception of phones. We did it the other day with me and Let Your Light Shine channel, which you should check out. And I wasn't trying to leech off of him. I just thought it was cool to meet the guy. And he put up on a live stream that he was going to be 50 yards from where I was. So I went to go meet him. And now I'm the bad guy. That sucks, by the way. I don't want to be the bad guy. Yeah, the Hornets. That's the one. We can have the Hornets in Vegas. Sacramento is no, Aiden. No. Don't confuse the two. They'll get you. Sacramento is way north. Sacramento is Northern California. Then you have Central California. And then you have, like, Southern California. So they're way not the same. There's several hours in between all of them. I think they may be playing different, like, divisions. Yolanda says, I'd like to hear why Luxor took out the river. Yolanda, Luxor took out the river because it was taking forever to people to check in. It would take hours, and if the ride had a problem, Then the ride had a problem, and then nobody could check in. So they made it a 4D adventure ride so they could monetize that, and people just checked in like normal. I wonder what rooms are going to cost on Raider home game weekends. Any rumors about the Orleans? To quote Mike Myers as Dr. Evil, $1 billion? A lot of money. What's wrong, Bubba? We feed the cats, and he's hungry. You can see him. Oh, he left. You're a turncoat. You didn't even appear on camera. It's one of our little butthead cats. And I lost the live chat. Wow, that's beautiful. Oh, show chat. And I lost my live. There it is. Okay. Hi, Ivy from New York City. Sacramento is NorCal. NorCal in the house. That was my best Jacob. That's cute. I say a whole lot, and then I say a matter of fact. I have to cut it on my videos. I'm trying to improve my linguistic skills so they flow like silky smooth champagne. Sacramento is about 6 hours north of LA. I saw that. He was rude. Well, that's, what can I say? Emma soccer team, probably that'll happen. They say it'll happen sooner than later. Ebony thinks he was rude. So I dropped in on their deal. Let's give some accountability to me. I can be as rude as I want if somebody is rude to me, in my opinion, but it is what it is. I drove from LA, Reef says, to Sacramento before long. Boring drive. It's quicker to drive from LA to Las Vegas. Yeah, but you get that Tesla. I don't drive a Tesla. I drive an old car. You kind of put him on the spot. No, Martin, it's actually not what happened. If you want to watch the video, it's on my channel. I nicely asked permission, Martin. I said, is it okay if I mention my channel? And he said, yeah, sure, you can mention your channel. And so I did, because I'm Canadian. It's what we do. Okay. Got to the B at the go. Thanks for the video. See you in September. Okay, buddy. Rusty Swing says, oh, it was a cat that looked like a homeless guy. Oh, yeah, that was a cat. JT says something about Jacob's life in Vegas. Where did the camels go from Luxor? They still sell camels. There's a vending machine. They sell camels, Marlboros. I don't know any other cigarette brands. That's not very funny. I didn't know there was camels at the Luxor. Yolanda says, I watch a few different YouTubers from Vegas, and they're all very different. Each offers something different. Yolanda's right, guys. Ivy says, I think they were shocked because they didn't know about you. I know, right? Nobody knows about this channel. I am the best kept secret on YouTube. And maybe I stopped growing right now. I don't know. If you're watching this, why don't you subscribe to the channel? Like, share, subscribe, the calls to action. I do videos all the time. I try to create artwork that I can maybe take, and I love doing video. I'd love to do it for a living, but that's how I channel my creativity into my YouTube videos. So that would be fun, and then I can get better at making better videos for you with good production quality and stuff like that. My channel was nice enough to buy me a GoPro Hero 7 Black, and I had a small channel with less than 2,000 subscribers, and they did that, and that's like touching. That touched my heart. It's my cackles, which is below the heart, but it's above the waist, so you can say cackles, conkles. Oh, yeah, cankles. Yeah, cankles. Touched my cankles. I know, Aiden, what you're talking about. Yeah, I know, Ivy. I was rude. See, I was rude. I'm the bad guy. That's why I've been banned from commenting on the guy's videos, and he makes fun of timeshare people. That's fine. I take accountability. JT, I used to be buff. I have pictures to prove it. I'm just out of shape now because ice cream tastes really good. Rusty Swing said you saw some camp... I can't talk about that. Vegas Unfiltered says, good evening. Hey, buddy. Keatling makes a bunch of emojis. Larry Wilson talks about something that we're not going to talk about anymore. Thanks for watching my channel, Larry. Are there Indian reservations? There's an Indian reservation in Vegas, near downtown. It's sovereign land. Oh, AJ Jordan gets a thumbs up and says... Here's $5.23. I imagine AJ has to be in a different country because that's a very strange amount. Thanks for the super chat, AJ. That's awesome. If you want to ask me a question, I'll get to it. And everybody's in order. That's the rules, though. I mean, I'm not... Unless you're leaving in 2 minutes, ask a question, but I want to answer everybody in order. So if you wanted that priority super chats. So there's an Indian reservation, Ivy, in downtown Las Vegas, sovereign land. There's also one, yeah, literally, you go in there and it says you're now entering, I can't remember what tribe, I'm so ignorant on that stuff. And then if you drive towards the Valley of Fire, you go to the Paiutes. Paiutes. Keelan gives me 500 thumbs ups. NVRO Media says something about something. Larry Wilson says, keep up the good work. Thanks, Larry. Hey, NVRO Media, I'm totally not, I appreciate you fighting me, man. But like I say to everybody, everybody's a little bit different. We all got something to bring to the table. Maybe you're, I don't know. I don't charge people fees. If you guys ever see a small YouTuber on my channel, it's just because I want to help them out. And if you're a YouTuber, reach out to me. Most of, not this video, but I'll have my email address in it. I'll add my email address to this one. And you can be on my channel for free. I'm not big, but, you know, maybe I can get you 2 or 3 subscribers. Kid says, are there scorpions bad? I always ask people about that. I can't get a good answer. So, hey, guess what, kid? I've never seen a scorpion in my life in Las Vegas. I saw it in Huntington Beach, no, Laguna Beach, doing a construction job. It was black. It was about yay big. But I've never seen a scorpion in Vegas. But I had a friend who's a very messy person, and they had scorpions in their house. Oh, hit or miss, maybe. I don't know what scorpions do, and I don't know how they hatch. So there you go. Do they hatch? Everyone has something different to share. Everyone should support each other. I think that Ellen, Shooter's Life, I'm not telling you which guy because I don't want to. Everybody should have subscribers. Everybody should have a shot to make good quality content. If you don't like the person, don't do it because of me. It's bullshit. Ooh, now I'm not going to get monetized on this video. And that sucks because this video will probably have a bunch of views and all those help, even though it's $1 or $2 here or there. I shouldn't have said the SH word. That was dumb of me. But what I'm saying, and I already have a dislike. Go ahead, dislike this video, whatever. But what I'm saying is that you really should support people that you like. You know, did my video stop? Stopped on the web browser. Let me refresh this page. I can read your comments here. Martin says, you weren't rude. He made it way awkward when it shouldn't have been. Thanks a lot, buddy. Appreciate it. Rusty said, how does Super Chat work? Super Chat works that if you link your account to a Google payment, you can send money during chat. It's supposed to work that a creator can go ahead and prioritize questions. So let's say you're a channel I watch called MKBHD. I think he has close to 1 million subscribers, and somebody really wants to get an answer to something, and you can't possibly get to all because there's subscribers and there's like 4,000 people in a chat. Well, then that allows people to jump the queue, so to speak, and make sure that so that the creator will then answer that question in privacy. And the idea here is that it helps creators boost their bottom lines with one-time tips. And so, like, let's say I make $15 that day from my ads, but I made $20 in Super Chat that day. You know, Google takes their cut of the Super Chat, and then I'm left over plus ads plus Super Chat. So that's why so many YouTubers do a lot of chats, by the way, because they know they can money those if they pimp it out the right way. Martin says I wasn't rude. That was nice. I'm just going to make content. Armin says, how far you live from the Strip? I live about 2 miles from the Strip. AJ says, no, I'm in the USA. 23 is my favorite number. Oh, I didn't know you could put weird numbers in there. That's cool. You, oh, Jordan. Yay, I just figured it out. Hey, AJ, you should check out this podcast called Sports Wars. It's audio podcast, not on YouTube. It's get a podcast player, something like that. And Sports Wars did Isaiah Thomas versus Michael Jordan. They did the whole entire history of everything and laid it out. And it is fantastic. It's awesome. Do you need a credit card? If so, that may be a problem. No, you just need a debit card, or you can attach it to PayPal. You can do it. You don't need a credit card where you're going to charge some money on it or anything like that. Let's see here. Lionel says, who remembers the video of MGM Grand Lion attacking a trainer? I miss those lions. I never saw that video. I've never met up with any YouTubers on Vegas except for Let Your Light Shine. It's not that I don't want to. It's just that nobody's ever approached me, and I don't know how to reach out to people. Plus, I can't afford to pay for collaborations. There are people that only do collaborations when you pay them. I'm in zero permission. I'm in zero position to do that. So I'm not going to I can't pay for collaborations. Maybe it would help me out. But here's the problem. Let's say you pay for a collaboration with somebody, right? You pay them $200-300. They have a large audience. Now you have a large audience that sees a video that may or may not resonate with them. So if that channel is all about talking about the Vegas real estate news or the Vegas business news, and I don't cover that, I just spent my money for no reason. Okay, so I don't pay for the collabs. I don't charge people for collabs because that sucks. Last it was Vegas A. You should go see Vegas A. I said because it's a neat little channel, But there's no reason to pay for it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll meet some YouTubers someday. Maybe they'll come to me and want to meet me, but nobody's come to me yet because I'm insignificant on YouTube. It's just a matter of fact. I'm not important on YouTube. Oh, Shooter gives me a compliment. Thanks, Shooter. Michael Hooper says to stay true to myself. What's that? That's a Journey song. Something to yourself. Be good to yourself, but nobody else will. And Lionel says he lives in Arizona. He's seen a lot of scorpions. Friend had them in his dirty garage. The small ones are more dangerous. Hard to kill. Keep your spaces clean. Yeah, so the scorpions that are bright colored are the most dangerous. Dark ones are not. Smaller, he's right. It was awkward, but YouTube in Las Vegas is big enough for everyone. It's not like you went all Tony Clifton on the guy. Ah, Kaufman! I love it. You got all the references that I got, Rusty. We'll be friends forever. Unless you cross me. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm lagging. Rusty says I'm lagging. I could try going. Aiden Chatfield. Do you like Star Wars? Not enough to go to Galaxy Edge. Is that park in Disneyland? I've never been in Disneyland before. I'm not rich like Yellow Productions. That guy's so well traveled. How does he do it? Man, that must be nice, right? I like Star Wars though, but I'm really a first 6 movies type of guy. The 7th one was okay, and now we're just going full off the edge, so to speak. Nothing makes sense and they're retconning everything. Go figure. Since when does Luke Skywalker not care about the Jedi? Come on. Packhoff Suit says I live in Henderson and your channel is great for people who don't live there. I like all the hard work. Thanks, buddy. Rusty wants to reboot. Hey, Yolanda. What up, dog? What's the last movie you went to? John Wick 3. John Wick 3. Such a good movie. By the way, I'll know if I'm lagging because I'm watching myself on the screen so I can read you, so I know when I'm not working. John Wick 3 is great, by the way. Siren Muscle says, Labor Day, arrival September 2nd. I got free, no fees room at the Palms for 2 nights. Not sure if I want to go now with LA driving traffic there and all the holiday people by then. Thoughts? It's free. What do you have to lose? I don't know. It's up to you, but, Labor Day is fun in Vegas. It's free. You have some time on the roads to lose. You could always take a flight for like $1 million, because that's what it is. Oh, kid gave me $10. That makes me want to holla. If you have a question, I'll get to it in a minute. Thank you, kid. That's nice. Yellow got his bag with his camera stolen in London. Oh, that sucks, man. That's my biggest fear. Like, when you travel... This is my wife, and I went to the Philippines, and we were in a town called Cebu, C-E-B-U. Coincidentally, whenever you call a tech support center in the Philippines for Amazon, you're talking to someone in Cebu. Be nice to them. They make $7 a day. Don't be abusive to those people. But she was saying it's a really dangerous city here, and it's true. Some parts of the world suck. That sucks, man. I hate to hear that, Martin. Hello, good evening, everyone. Hi, Brian. Jim Wallish says the strike is still going on the Palms. So apparently, Jim, I was wrong. They're not on strike. They're just angry because I had the leader of culinary text me telling me to change it. So I changed it. She said, don't say we're on strike. And I'm like, I have my journalistic integrity. So I just added a question mark to it. Palms on strike? Here's the whole story. So yeah, they're not on strike, but they're just angry about stuff. Topher says, no. Which casino has the best movie theater, Rusty wants to know. Santa Fe Station has brand new digital projectors. I don't know. See, when we go to movies, we go to the Regal Cinemas way out in Fort Apache and Sahara because there's a really good pizza place there that gives California deep dish. So we go all the way out there. I really don't like going to movie theaters to go to through casinos because then I have to walk through the casino floor smoky and stuff. JT asks what my favorite music group is. Currently, I like the Foo Fighters, who I've liked since there was a Nirvana, then a Foo Fighters. But I'm just an old fuddy-duddy when it comes to music, honestly. I'm always going to be a Beatles fan. Beatles versus the Stones. I go with the Beatles. And what else? I like Kanye West. I know, right? What the hell? You like Kanye West? Yeah. I like lyrics. I like lyrics a whole lot. I'm into lyrics. I don't like mumble rap. I don't like stuff talking about how rich you think I am. And if you listen to Kanye West, he has social commentary built into his lyrics. A YouTuber got her camera stolen while in midair on a plane. How does that work? Don't... Ugh. That sucks, but I bring so many electronics on a plane, and I sit on the plane for 17 hours to go to the Philippines. I don't even know how that would work. And I sleep most of the time. But you just gotta lock your bags up, I guess. That's a bummer. I hear Sad Rio has a new owner. What? How's Rio have a new owner? Was it sold? It's part of Caesars Entertainment. Let's find that out. Let's do this. Rio Hotel sold Las Vegas. Sad Rio is my term for the Rio. Rio Hotel sold. Google says that the Milwaukee Bucks owner buying the Rio in Las Vegas from May of 2019. Rio in Las Vegas is losing its status. Is the Rio for sale? So April, May. These might be rumors, Rusty. Or Siren. Which one was it that said that? Siren. Yeah, I think it's just a rumor. Guys, I really think so. Because it's not been sold officially yet. What's your go-to Shia karaoke song? I don't know that artist. That's the girl with the hair in her eyes, right? I don't know her. But when I sing karaoke, I sing... you can't sing My Way in the Philippines on karaoke. Yeah, because people used to get in a fight. They, kill each other over it. Seriously. There's a law in some parts of that country. Because karaoke is really big. I like Aerosmith, too. Aerosmith and Pearl Jam. And if you get the movie reference, tell me the movie reference. Nobody's going to get that movie reference. I bet you'll never get it. No movie reference. You will not get Aerosmith and Pearl Jam. Yeah, who else is going to be there, Wayne? Yeah, who else? Get the movie reference. Nobody gets it. Big Girls Cry. Led Zeppelin fan? I like to get the let out once in a while, but I'm not a deep fan. I'm a casual fan. I like Neil Young. Again, lyrics. It's about the lyrics. Do you gamble? Nope, don't gamble. I guess I gamble every time I do a YouTube live stream. Ah! Didn't put you on as a fool. David Grohl is one cool guy. His voice is bad. They're doing a live concert out here, but I'm just not in the concert mood. Oh, I bought my wife and I tickets to go to see Engelbert Humperdinck. Now I'm definitely not being monetized for this live stream because I said Engelbert Humperdinck. She wanted to see him. He's 78 or 79 years old, if not over 80. So I bought tickets. We're going to the Orleans, and I don't even know any of the songs. What's the one? Quando. It's old crooner stuff. It's like pre-David Bowie, and I'm a huge David Bowie fan. Oh my God, I could sing and tell you all sorts of trivia about David Bowie all day long, but nobody cares. Okay, hold on. My dog and I always start our day with some fresh... can't say that word. She left her cameras on her seat and went to the bathroom. Well, didn't the airline do anything? Didn't they just say everybody's got to leave through the same door? I guess you can't search bags, but it's a private thing. I thought Eldorado bought out Caesars and haven't decided what they will keep. Jim is correct. That's correct. A.J. Jordan got the movie reference. It's the scene where they're talking with Cassandra. Wayne is there, Garth is there, and Cassandra's scumbag producer is there, played by Christopher Walken. And he's telling you about how he's putting on he's talking about how he's putting on a concert. And Wayne can't figure out what concert he's going to put on, so he's looking at movie posters in the studio. He goes, a concert, who's going to be there? And he goes, Well, Aerosmith and Pearl Jam. And then the guy, Christopher Walken's character, goes, who else, Wayne? And then Garth is really excited, goes, yeah, who? Anyways, Martin is trying to tell us to play his... Okay, I'm going to show your message because it thinks you're spamming me. So everybody go check out Martin. He plays guitar. Yeah, I love David Bowie. I don't even know. Ooh, Shooter's Life got it too. And so you guys want to go to Martin Taylor, you can go check out his videos. Ebony got Wayne's World. Yeah, isn't it funny that everybody got Wayne's World after AJ said it? No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure you guys all knew. It was a popular movie. But he got the two-part. Do you think the Wax Museum on the Strip is worth it or is it a tourist trap? It's a Madame Tussauds. They have them in several locations. The one here in Vegas, that's a good video topic. I've never been to there. I know, suck, right? The guy in Vegas that never goes anywhere. But the one here in Vegas is very particular. Like, they put movie stars in there more than historical figures. And there's some Marvel stuff. It's probably worth going. The girl from Rush ain't no looker, but she sure sings her lungs out. She's from Canada. That's Geddy Lee. It's a guy. I hope Rusty was joking. Rusty has to be joking. You got me. That's Geddy Lee. There's a really good Foo Fighters video. David Grohl is known for bringing people up on stage to sing. And he's in Canada, and he says nobody can sing Tom Sawyer all the way through. So a guy from Canada goes up and sings Tom Sawyer all the way through. You know, Monday Warrior, today's Tom Sawyer, mean, mean child. I don't know the whole song. He's still alive. Yes. Ground Control to Major Tom. Hey, Keatling, did you know that the song Ashes to Ashes is a follow-up to that? And then the song, it turns out that Major Tom, the astronaut, got addicted to drugs. And it's really about David Bowie when he's going through his life and his detox and his cocaine years. I'm a David Bowie fan. Do you have a swimming pool? No, we've been over this, I don't. All the wax figures melted in the Vegas heat. That's a Simpsons episode where the Wax Museum melts. Oh, Ashes to Ashes, Funk to Funky. We know Major Tom's a junkie, strung out on heaven's high and hitting an all-time low. That's a sad song. CG gives me 2 of the boss emojis. I don't even know what that means, but power to you. Well, it looks like this is as many people as I'm going to get. Oh, there's one here. It says, I just got here and you're talking about Rush. Well, Rush, we were talking about Rush because this guy named Rusty, who's on my Patreon, he's pretty funny. We were talking about, he's got a wit, sense of humor. I said Patreon. Now I'm just pimping for Patreon. I just said that because he's nice enough. So I'm like, let the world know he's cool. We were talking about artists, and I was talking about Foo Fighters, and I said David Grohl brought up somebody from Canada, and he sang Tom Sawyer all the way through and didn't do a bad job, really belted it out. And yeah, Rush is a great band, dude. You go listen to some Rush. My biggest surprise when I came to the States was when I heard that Rush was sold out at Qualcomm Stadium 2 nights around San Diego, and I'm like, people love Rush that much? He's like, Rush is one of the biggest bands of all time. Who knew? Geddy Lee, South Park creators like him. So I'm sorry you just got here because I'm going to have to probably end the stream. It's 9 o'clock. And I got to go and do some video editing. Last question. Now's your time to do it. I'm here by Town Square at sunset. That's cool, Genos. I like Town Square a whole lot. Yeah. Thank you for whoever decided to super chat me. You guys were great. And let me see if I can find that by clicking this. Nope. Live chat. Rusty, good night. Thank you so much. Guys, have a great night out there. Yeah, those are cicadas. They're not crickets. They're loud. I agree. All right. So, 9:30 seconds. Okay, guys. My next one, I promise you. So, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. That's a cricket, though. But that's not making noise. No, you're right. That's a cricket. That's a cricket noise. I'm totally wrong. I'm okay to be wrong. Yes, that's a cricket. Get out of here, cricket. Go, go. Get out of here. Go. When they get into your house, you will never sleep. Don't let them have that happen. I'm going to schedule my next live stream. If you're just coming in here now, like, share, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. I do videos practically every single day. If you guys want to email me, just email me in the comments below. And you're all awesome. Gotta go. Bye-bye.